This is Brandon from Fall River Massacre, and you're listening to the Metal Moose.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Moose here with you and Squirrel on the Metal Moose Radio Show, coming to you from the Moosehead Studios here at the OKC Music Box in Oklahoma City. And it is quite astounding. The camera stand that you have built today is fantastic.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a little creative and doing a little MacGyverism. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
It is definitely that creative and all of that. So,
well, I haven't got any flowers yet at the studio, so I had to use the flower vase or something, you know?
So I was thinking about, I heard this commercial today, and slogans that people use for their businesses, and this was for a barbecue place.
Okay.
And their slogan is, let your mouth go south. So I thought, well, I mean,
let your mouth go
let
south.
your mouth go south, which I think that's something that you can't really comfortably say to a person.
No, that's why it's written down. But what does that mean for a barbecue place? I don't understand.
I guess maybe barbecue is southern food, and so therefore it is letting your mouth go south if it's southern food.
If it's southern, oh, I get it. Southern food, let your mouth go south. Okay, got it.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I was going by a
But what if you're already south?
Right, I'm already south, so
you go north?
what about did I tell you about the time I was going by a what do you guys call that? Where do you get a wax done?
I'm sorry, what?
If you get waxed, what is that place called? A salon?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm trying to figure out what waxing you're talking about.
well, I went by I went by the salon, and it was close to Thanksgiving, and they had a sign out front that said "Wax your gobbler." They did, and I said, I am not waxing any gobblers.
Seriously?
I'm serious. So let your mouth go south and wax your gobbler. What was that all about? I have no idea what are you talking to somebody?
No.
Okay.
Something happened and I'm fixing it.
So we're on the Facebook Live thing. We do this every week. We do the Metal Moose Radio Show, which goes out on over 50 stations, internet and FM combined. We got Moose Fest coming up. We get the Nico's humbuckers, which I have to say, it's a little sad that you didn't get any wedding proposals.
I know. I was really disappointed about that. With all the people that message me, I have over 400.
Well, that just goes to show you how much of
no one wants to propose to me in public.
They're cowards. They were cowards, and they really wouldn't say, like, they wouldn't walk up to you and say, let your mouth go south. They might say it on Facebook.
They may say it on on Facebook and in private. So this is what I was thinking. All these wonderful people that are married or have their own little issues going on, you know, in a relationship. If you send me inappropriate stuff, I may just go ahead and publish that. You know,
that's the way to do it. I'm telling you.
Because I don't think it's fair to their partner or spouse to have someone hitting on another female. But,
no, I know.
Any pictures you send me, it's property of the moose and squirrel.
There you go. I mean, if
we can use it.
Yes, absolutely. You can totally post it. Yes.
We can have a lot of fun with this, actually.
I mean, you put a little black mark across their eyes, you know, just to be safe. You don't want to get busted for libel or anything, but
right. We'll black out the face, but we will definitely. Oh, I think I will. I think I'll have fun with that.
I think it's a good idea.
But yeah, it was kind of like
I don't get naked pictures or anything inappropriate.
I get a lot of stuff, but I didn't get one marriage proposal, so I was kind of sad, you know, that was out of it. I mean, they could have won a great set of Nico's pickups.
I'm telling you. So what we're gonna make it like a mixed bag of moose prizes. I don't know. We'll do it at Moose Fest, or you know, basically what we can do is we can see how naked Jerry wants to get. So are you waving at people? It's so funny watching her. She's like, hi. I know, but you're talking to people that can't see you as well. So make sure
you're talking
to remember the radio people.
Then quit. Just ignore me like you always do.
I don't ignore you.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, this is the Metal Boost Radio Show. When I got this band in the mail, I thought I just absolutely have to play it just because the name of the band. That's why I wanted to play it. This band is called I Fight Bears.
Nice.
Yes, I thought that's a big, hairy woodland creature like a moose, so we definitely want to play that. So on the Metal Moose Radio Show, I Fight Bears coming up, and we'll talk more about Lisa's marriage proposals and also about some gassy regions that are going on this evening. This is the Metal Moose Radio Show.
This is James Brooks from Evertrapped, and you're listening to the Metal Moose.
with the latest in high-octane metal. Metal Moose. You've been weighed, you've been measured, you've been found wanting. Metal Moose. For the latest in high-octane metal. Metal Moose. Visit them on Facebook at Metal Moose Radio for weekly podcasts and more up-to-date information and events. Metal Up. Metal Moose.
I fight bears on the Metal Moose Radio Show. So,
And you sound like a bear.
I do?
We were talking about that, your air issues.
Well, okay, so here's the deal. She asked me during the break if I was actually going to talk about it during the show. So what happened today is that Squirrel went to the doctor.
No.
What she found out.
No. Let us retract that. You went to the doctor today.
Basically, there's a large buildup of air in the bowels of the squirrel.
No.
So there could be squirrel toots, squirrel farts.
I hate you.
That is so the name of this show, Squirrel Farts.
That is not. It is not happening, and it is not me. It's me.
I actually control the name of the show, so.
I hate you so bad right now.
But
you are the one.
Did everybody else?
What is it with guys and flatulence? I don't understand that.
Did nobody else hear her say that I ignored her? I wanted to give you some attention and talk about.
I don't need that kind of attention.
You don't need the farting.
No. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
You're sure?
I'm good.
What if one of your fans wrote and said that they what if they have a fart what is that called?
Fart fetish?
Fetish, yes.
Well, they can go find someone else. I don't. Are you serious? No.
So
no,
what is it?
Not
is it about the amount of money? I mean, could somebody offer you what if somebody said they would pay you $100 to fart on them?
No.
Really?
No.
I would fart on anybody who wanted me.
When I was married, my husband never heard that ever.
Your husband never heard you fart, is what
Correct.
you're saying? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you can hide, but everybody farts.
But you don't have to share it with them.
That's true. I'm just saying that everybody farts.
Very rarely, girls don't fart anyway. What do they say? We fluff.
No, I've heard some girls rip some shredders before.
Well, aren't you lucky?
Yes.
Wow.
So.
Wow. Yeah, not going to happen. So. This is why we have a fan in here to blow all the moose farts that way.
The fan's actually blowing on me.
It's blowing on you, and it better stay blowing on you. I don't want it over here.
Listen.
It's not squirrel farts. They are not squirrel farts. Hi, Clint.
All right, so guys, it's a Metal Moose Radio Show. I want to say a big thanks to Boston Rock Radio for always being so cool to us. I know that did you talk with Wayne at all at Boston Rock, or did you just listen to the show?
No, I listen to the show all the time. Every week.
See, I do not listen to the shows.
What?
No, I don't ever listen to the show.
No, I got all the channels that we play. I try to go and listen to them all the time.
That's
I am that kind of awesome squirrel. I am dedicated.
I don't ever listen to this show.
You don't listen to yourself?
No, I don't. I did the show. I already know what I said, so I don't need to go back and listen to it again.
That's the thing. Either you can listen for the music and fast forward through our.
Well, that's the deal.
Segment,
I've already heard the music,
and hopefully you won't skip to the music.
I've already heard all the music, so I don't worry too much about listening to the music while we do the show. I don't think a lot of people don't know that the music, the headphones are just for playback and stuff like that. We don't listen to the music during the show.
Cool.
No. We're working on getting more of a radio setup. If I were trying to look cool, I'd have a cardboard cutout of somebody else.
So, really? And who would that be?
I don't know.
Who would you have? Okay, who would you have play Moose if you were ever to not be here, or you're sitting on the side and someone would sit in front of the Facebook Live feed? Who would you get a cardboard cutout?
I don't know. It's a good question. No.
Jar Jar Binks or something?
No, I hate Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar?
I don't know who would. Penn Jillette. We look the most alike.
That's true. And I didn't know who that was a while back, but
that's right.
You didn't say Penn and Teller. You didn't put them together. So
I don't know. Or, Tom Brady or something.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, it's something that chicks would think is hot. We'd have more listeners if I were a hot stud, but I'm not. So welcome to the Moose. That nickname is so true to what it is. Big, dumb, and hairy. That's what I am. So.
And farty. And very
Hardy.
gassy.
Wow, you just called me
I
Hardy.
said farty.
Oh, farty.
And fart.
She's trying to
You're
push
very
her
flatulent.
bowel movements off onto me.
Correct words, but you just go out and just say fart.
It's okay to say fart.
So I say flatulence and you say fart.
If you happen to be around a guy and you fart, do you look at him and say, "I just flagellated"? I mean, is that how that works?
Has never come up because I've never done that ever.
Okay, well,
I
you
will get
should.
sick.
That's
I will
no,
get
no,
sick
no.
before that happens.
That's how you know if you found you a good one or not.
If I fart and go, oh, I just flatulated.
No, if you
What?
fart and let's say
I'm
it's
pretty
just
sure he would just run.
super
Like, run.
rank. Yeah, but that's the deal though. What if it is just like zombie fart and the guy stays around? Then you've got yourself a winner.
First of all, I can't believe we're having this conversation.
This is good radio.
Oh, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Oh my.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll let the next topic be all yours, Little Miss Perfect.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
No, I'm just saying.
I just want everybody to know they're not.
She
squirrel
wanted me
farts.
to pay
They're
attention
moose
to
farts.
her,
They're
and I
moose
did.
farts.
And
Moose. Make your noise again. Ooh.
I don't want to. That was hilarious.
Was it? That's what you sound like.
All right, coming up next, we got a band called Godless, which is my grandmother's favorite band. This is the Metal Moose Radio Show, coming to you worldwide on whatever you're listening to right now. It's the Moose.
Hi, this is Pete from Death Note Silence, and you are listening to Metal Moose.
moose is loose.
It's the Metal Moose Radio Show with Squirrel, who's been ripping them over there, and Moose. And we are playing you underground music from all over the world. We want to thank Nico's USA Pickups. Make sure and go to their brand new website. It's awesome. All kinds of new stuff and information being added all the time. They also play the Metal Moose Radio Show on their website, which is super cool. Also, make sure and check out Zion Vapes. Just look up Zion Vapes on Google. They're in Yukon, Oklahoma. It's a web-based store, so we appreciate the guys over there hooking us up with vape and being supportive of the indie music scene. Also, of course, Dirtbag Clothing. And if you don't know about the Dirtbag Clothing thing, make sure and go to themetalmoose.com. There's a banner on there for Dirtbag. You can go and buy clothes, and you get it at a discount because you're buying them through the Moose and all of that. What else did I want to say? Tornado Tattoo. What is today?
You're going on the 12th, which is
Thursday at 4
your
o'clock.
tattoo. Yeah.
Going to get the next tattoo, and Mrs. Moose as well.
Pick out my first tattoo.
Yeah, so
the placement is always the hardest for me.
It looks like the whole fam is going to come up here. I guess my kids and my wife and people want to come up here, so
that's cool.
We're going to have a full studio here in a little bit.
Nice.
But anyway, so thanks to all the sponsors, Sinister Guitar Picks, everybody that supports the show, especially with sponsorships. Speaking of, if you want to advertise and you want your business on the show, you can just go to the website at themetalmoose.com or chicksthatrock.com, and there is downloadable advertising sponsorship packages, and you can check those out, and it'll tell you all the information that you need to know on how you can become a sponsor. Do you want to talk about stuff? Because
no, last week we did the Chicks That Rock, and I think some people weren't sure what that was. So
it may have thrown some people off. That we actually did a show last week that had an audio issue with it, so we had to.
We had two shows, but we
had to delete that one, and then we had to because I couldn't save it, so I deleted that and I put up the Chicks That Rock show. Which, if you're not familiar with the Chicks That Rock, it's a show that's dedicated to bands that have a female member or multiple female members. Basically, if there's a female involved with the band, we played those bands on the Chicks That Rock. We've done 7 or 8 of them, and you can find them all on YouTube if you want to check them out. So we did one of those last week, and we put it up, and I think it tripped people out because it didn't say, like, Metal Moose. It just said Chicks That Rock.
Right, so I think that threw a little people off, but it was an awesome show.
It was a great show.
Yeah, unicorns and all kinds of
we did talk about unicorn
balls
stuff. Well, vomit
unicorn.
And jism.
Yeah. A little bit of everything that a unicorn could possibly do.
Right.
We discussed that.
And we did. So, but unfortunately, the world missed that show because it sounded awful.
No, it's actually hilarious. If you ever want to go back and read it, you can. Read it.
It's gone. It's
Unless
gone.
You have Braille. You took it off?
Yeah, I killed it because the whole thing was all jacked up.
Unicorn. No, that one was left on. The unicorn puke. That's still on.
I took it off of YouTube. I took it off Spreaker. You haven't listened to it lately. It's gone. I'll show you later.
Now my feelings are hurt.
Why are your feelings hurt?
Because it was just funny.
It was a good show. I'm sad that we didn't get it across to everybody, but do you remember it was all like, we can't have that. So I don't know what the hell happened. That was bizarre.
That's what you're doing. That's on your side of the room.
Oh, it's my fault.
Yeah, see there's a clear, distinct line down the middle of this studio. Your side, my side.
Right. My side is the side that puts together all the shows, it puts together all the bands,
so
and
therefore it's your
deals
fault.
with all of that. So, right, my fault.
It's easy to blame me right now.
Anyway, so it's the Metal Moose Radio Show. Make sure and join us on Facebook. We do this every Tuesday. Actually, next Tuesday, we will not be doing it. We're going to do it next Wednesday because Ghost is in town next Tuesday, and I will be going to that show. And so I will not be here in the studio doing this. But Wednesday night, you might have to miss church, but come join us on Facebook, and you can watch us do the Metal Moose Radio Show. I know that it looks like it would be a lot of fun to watch.
Probably.
I'm just saying, it's entertainment
at its finest
for the masses. Yeah, so
you get what you pay for.
That being as that's free, so that
that
about sums it up. Yes. So It's the Metal Moose Radio Show. Coming up next, we got a band called FRACTAL CYPHER. This one is pretty damn good. I love listening to the tracks before the show, and I'm about to run out of time, so it's the Moose!
Nothing says you're more serious about your playing than your tone. Are you serious about your playing? Then get serious about your tone. Nico's USA Pickups. Handcrafted in America, each pickup is made to deliver professional tone. Whether you play rock, metal, or shred the blues, we have a pickup for you. Nico's USA Pickups. Experience tone. Visit Nico'sUSAPickups.com for tone.
the mankind that we wish to be, and take our hands to bring us to the deepest of horizons. We need to find a place home on this prison. Just show us the way to go, so we have something to believe, something that we can reach, something that we can dream, that we've been longing for so long. We need to find a place home on this prison planet.
This is Mike from Silent Line, and you're listening to the Metal Moose. Also, Cheeto dust is appropriate anywhere on the body.
Yes, Cheeto dust is appropriate anywhere on the body. Listen closely to that message. It's important. So, last week, I was playing you some of the music from the Chicks That Rock show, and I played you some Erica James, and you were like...
Oh my gosh, I love Erica James. Hello.
So I wanted to tell the story about this. So I used to work at a little tiny pissant TV station called KSBI that nobody watched because all it did was play reruns and garbage. But they did have a variety show, and they would have live music on there. So this is back when I had just started the Moose. I mean, it was probably less than a year old, and I had just started coming up with the idea for Moose Fest. Because I promised when I started this, I told Mrs. Moose, I said, I promise I won't ever do any concerts. And then, yeah, so anyway.
Yeah, I think that went out the window.
Yeah, so anyway, so on their variety show, which was called Oklahoma Live,
Actually, I think I was on there one time.
You could have been. So
It's been several years. I was on there. Actually, now that I think about it, I was on there a couple times.
But Erica James was on Oklahoma Live, and I was like, oh my God, this girl is phenomenal. I mean, I was like, wow. And not only that, but I mean, it was so different, and I was like, I've got to talk to her. So I pulled some strings. I got her phone number. We started talking. I was like, I want to put you on my show because you play violin, and it's awesome. And then she has played 2 Moose Fests. So
I really wish you'd play it again.
She's amazing. So I was talking with her last night. I can't give out any information really, except for that she was sharing the details of her new record with me and telling me about what it's going to be about and all this concepts and amazing stuff. So it's going to be super, super awesome. So we are going to be like the first ones to have it and play it and all of that stuff. So we're special.
We should name it the show after her.
This show that we're making right now?
When we play her news.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're going to have her in the studio, and she'll come in here and talk to us and be all awesome because she's awesome.
I'm excited about that one.
So this show is going to be called Squirrel Farts.
No.
Actually, it's going to be called Squirrel Farts.
It should be called Moose Farts. Okay, so like the joke when bears crap in the woods. How do you know if a bear craps in the woods? Because you don't see it. But moose. It's your farts.
I've never really taken a dump in the woods before, so.
Never been camping, really. Okay, so it's not squirrel farts. It's
wait a minute.
Farts.
Hold on. So are you telling me
oh man.
You just basically said that when you've been camping that you take a squatter in the woods.
Really?
You just said that I had to have taken a dump in the woods.
Okay, you have to. Some occasions you just
Your image is blown. I'm not sure that I.
Okay.
So all you guys who are out there who are.
No. Oh man.
Just think about the squirrel squatting and taking a squealer.
Let's not. No. Let's not.
You brought it up.
No.
I just reiterated the fact that you said if you've ever been camping before that you have taken a dump in the woods.
You can also make, nice little toilets.
Oh, so you crafted a squirrel toilet.
Crafted an awesome toilet.
In the woods.
Yes.
You didn't just go to a porta potty.
Well, not when you're up in the mountains. You can't just, haul up your own porta potty. Potty. Yeah, that one.
So do you go in the water and just squeeze it out?
No.
So
Oh my gosh. Okay, no. No. I won't go unless I absolutely have to. I will get sick before I go.
You just said you'd get sick before you farted in front of a guy, too.
I know. So I don't usually eat a lot on those occasions, so I don't have to mess with all that. I usually starve
We're going
before I'm up
camping.
there.
I can't eat anything. I'll have to take a dump in the woods.
I know, it's weird, but I just...
Is that a normal girl thing, I wonder? Do girls
it's a normal
plan
thing. I don't
not
know if it's
to...
a normal... I'm sure it's not every girl out there that kind of just doesn't like to share her bathroom issues.
Do you realize how retarded this show has been so far? We've talked about dumping in the woods and farting, all because of your doctor visit today.
Your doctor visit. Not my doctor visit.
It's amazing.
Your doctor visit.
Every band that's on this show tonight is going to be like, oh my God, I hope they never put us on that show again. Jesus, they were talking about
oh my God.
farting and squirrels and...
No, it's your doctor, your issue, your stomach, your bowels.
I love that you just said my bowels. The things I can force you to say, incredible.
Oh, okay.
I hope that your viewers and listeners are enjoying.
I don't know. They're not talking. There's people that are just going, who is this person?
They're
And
probably going,
calling the people with the white jackets to come and take me away right
hey,
now.
hey, Bill, we found one that won't fart. Let's get her. Give me that six-pack of Bush right over there.
Right, that's exactly what they're saying.
This is Michael from the band Bag of Bones, and you're listening to the Metal Moose.
This is Derek from Scissortooth. You're listening to the Moose.
This is Ben from Go War, and you're listening to Metal Moose Radio.
This is Ben DeVoe from Inverted Serenity, and you are listening to the Moose.
You are listening to the Metal Moose. Together you
better this way. No more crying. No more hiding. No more fake smiles. No more hoping. No more praying.
This is Cammie from Van Halst, and you are listening to The Moose.
Hey, Metal Moose. It's the other Metal Moose, Matty J from Psychostick. Just calling to say, Moose.
Hey, this is DJ from Revel 9, and you're listening to the Metal Moose.
This is Chris from Olathe, calling you from Cleveland, Ohio. You are listening to Metal Moose Radio, Chicks That Rock program, and the Metal Moose is on the loose. Crank it up, man. It's metal.
You are listening to the Metal Moose.
It's the Metal Moose Radio Show. We continue the discussion of farts and flatulence, and the game called Guess That Smell. Apparently, girls don't play Guess That Smell.
At least I have never played that smell.
You played that smell? It's called Guess That Smell.
So you can
sure.
Tell, you can tell I don't play that.
Well, you tried to guess what they had to eat.
I was forced to do this because of my boys as they were growing up on road trips. Forget the air conditioner or heater. You just roll down the windows and hopefully you survived the trip.
Oh.
And you didn't throw up in the car all the
like,
way.
I don't know what's worse, okay? It's like listening to guys fart and guess the smell, or listening to girls talk about their boyfriends and their hairspray and their eyeliner and their mascara and, oh my God, have you heard this new song? And, oh, I just love Jeannie's dress. And, oh my God, look at these. I bought these at Walmart and they were $3 and I found the perfect sale. And so, I mean, it's a trade-off. You deal with
sound like a 1985 Valley Girl.
You deal with us and our farts, and we deal with your shoes and your decorating, and it's just
too much. You're just too much.
I'm just telling you the truth.
But
It's
none of that will actually make you physically throw up. is
oh,
what
I'm.
It will, talking about decoration or shopping for shoes or anything else like that will not physically make you throw up.
I don't know if I spend enough time in a shoe store, I might throw up. Or it's like if I had to spend like hours upon hours in a Bed Bath and Beyond. I know you just got excited. You just see that's the difference.
I know.
What is the place that smells all the?
Body Works?
Yeah. Yes. Oh my
God.
No.
Okay, so when I go to the mall, that store and Victoria's Secrets are two stores I have to go to.
Like a guy will spend time in Victoria's Secret because he's picturing.
It's funny to go in there and see the ones who have, like, for the first time, it's like they're a Victoria's Secret virgin almost because they've never been in, so they're kind of like hiding their faces, really embarrassed, and their girlfriends are like, "Oh, do you like this? Do you like this?" And they're holding it up, and as girls are like, "Oh, that's really cool. I get that." And the guys are like, "Oh my gosh, you just held up the panties. You just held up the bra. Let them down. I am so embarrassed. I am not telling you in public what I think about that."
Well, that's something you.
Seasoned ones who in there, and you're like, "Oh yeah, bring it on." It's funny to see the.
But it's something that guys never do together. We don't go to Walmart and like hold up the briefs and go, "What do you think, Bill? Does he look good on me?" I mean, it's just like
you don't do that. You don't.
No.
You don't get the briefs that or the boxers that have the different designs on it and have like.
I don't ask my friends or I don't ask my wife. Hey, baby, what do you think about these?
You should ask your wife because she's gonna be the one who sees it. So, if you're trying.
Okay,
to
I'm gonna help you out with this. Okay.
Okay. Please help me out by all means. Help me.
Lingerie on a female is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Guys, no.
Lingerie on a guy is not a beautiful thing.
Well, we're ugly and we fart and all those things.
True.
So I mean,
true.
Would it ruin you? Like, who's your dream man?
Keanu Reeves.
Okay, if Keanu Reeves was in his tighty whities or whatever cool underwear that he. Okay, but let me ask you this.
Okay.
What if he just ripped one? Does that ruin it? Is it over?
I would probably be so embarrassed for me and then really embarrassed for him. It wouldn't ruin it for me, but I would just go, okay, I gotta step back for a minute and think about this.
I would let Scarlett Johansson squat and fart all over me as much as she wanted to. I mean, just no, absolutely not. Just tear it up, sister.
That is still the difference between you and I. No,
Right. I mean, it's a fart. It's air.
I don't know.
So sorry, Keanu. If you had a burrito, it's not happening tonight, buddy. So, I mean, I would love for somebody to call us on the Moose line at 424-666-7356 and Let us know. Would you let the woman of your dreams fart straight? I would let her.
You're going to ask him that?
I would so let her spread her cheeks and put them on my forehead and just.
Gross. Let's not go there.
I'm just saying.
No.
It's a fart.
No. You're not. No.
I would just hope that it didn't leak any.
See, that's the risk you take.
Leakage.
That's your fault. Ew.
Still wouldn't ruin it for me.
Anal leakage. Oh my gosh, that is so gross. You cannot get that visual out of your head.
Why did you have to get all like wordy and describe it with anal leakage? Oh my God, it's the moose.
Nothing says you're more serious about your playing than your tone. Are you serious about your playing? Then get serious about your tone. Nico's USA Pickups. Handcrafted in America, each pickup is made to deliver professional tone. Whether you play rock, metal, or shred the blues, we have a pickup for you. Nico's USA Pickups. Experience tone. Visit nico'sUSAPickups.com for tone.
So let me ask you a question. Okay, so we've now found out that, I don't know, what have we done? 5, 6 shows together. Keanu Reeves is your dream man.
Yes.
Okay.
He is.
And you just said that if Keanu, all bets are off, right?
All bets are off? Yeah, he could pretty much do almost anything.
So I remember one time when we were doing the show, you said that...
what did I say?
You said that if somebody pulled out a rubber chicken, you would run.
Anyone but Keanu.
Keanu could pull out a rubber chicken and you'd be okay with that?
Yes, I would be.
What if he pulled out a bag of Cheetos?
Oh, yeah, I'm all over that.
You're
Finger painting with the Cheetos, yes.
See, it's a brilliant idea.
Yes, finger painting with Keanu and Cheetos, I'm all over that one.
Wow,
Who
see.
wouldn't be? Who wouldn't want to do that?
Me? I'm really not interested in finger painting Cheeto dust and Keanu Reeves.
Okay, well.
Personally, just doesn't work for me.
Okay, it works for me.
I mean, that makes sense. You're a heterosexual woman.
So, okay, who would you want to finger paint? Scarlett Johansson?
You know what? I've got...
China passed away, so...
China's gone, so we can't... That's necrophilia.
illegal.
We don't like that.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
I've always been really fond of Drew Barrymore. I think she is gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Kathleen Turner about 30 years ago.
Okay, I was about to say, are you serious now?
And same thing with Bette Midler. I think Bette Midler is gorgeous.
Wish I could sing like her.
Yeah.
She's my height, too.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
But, yeah, Drew Barrymore is probably my, star crush. But Scarlett Johansson, yeah, she's pretty hot.
Yeah, she's a badass.
Who was the girl that's in the Kate Beckinsale? That girl was gorgeous. So
yeah, I was told I looked like her one time.
Yeah, she's a very attractive lady. But I don't, I honor and respect and love my wife, so I don't talk about hot chicks on the show. But
I'm not, so I can talk about.
You're free to talk about whoever you want.
Everyone I want. So there. I think if anyone knows Keanu, just let him know about us. He can come on the show.
Right, so Squirrel really wants to know if somebody out there knows Keanu Reeves so he can come to our studio and she can sit here and gawk at him. Because you wouldn't be able to talk to him, would you? You would just be like,
No, I would talk to him. I'd probably talk too much to him. I'd probably go, can you shut her up? Can you just make her stop?
And I would say, no, I've tried. It doesn't work. She just keeps talking, so.
She keeps going on and on like the Energizer Bunny.
Well, I mean... I wasn't going to compare you to anything, but yeah, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so I wanted to talk real quick. I said I'm going to go Thursday and get my tattoo. We talked about Erica James. We talked about Nikos. We talked about Tornado Tattoo. What else did I want to talk? We talked about the slogan. What else? What's another slogan that people use that you would be uncomfortable saying to somebody?
Have you heard about the new KFC fingernail polish? Let's just get that one out of the way.
What?
Yeah, they have 2 fingernail polishes. Okay, I don't even know who even thought this up. It's crazy. Some people may like it, I'm sure. 2 flavors. When I say flavors, I'm not saying colors. I'm saying flavors. So you put the polish on your nails. They have original and, what is it, spicy? I don't eat there, so I don't know.
The original recipe and then crunchy or extra crunchy. Oh, yeah, something.
They have 2 different flavors. So when you chew on your fingernails or stick your hands in your mouth, you actually, it tastes like the chicken.
That is awesome.
No.
God, that's awesome.
So you're going to walk around with your hands in your mouth. I can just see people, guys are going to get this, and they're going to paint their nails, they're going to be sticking their hands in their mouth.
I am so, if they would make make a bacon flavor.
Then guys would walk around with their whole fist in their mouth.
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Guys with a fist in their mouth?
Yes.
I thought it was supposed to be the other way around.
Okay. Women with fists in their mouth?
Never mind. We won't go there on air.
Okay,
I'm an off-air subject. I'll have to educate you.
Wow. Okay,
Anyway,
I don't.
I'm just
I just. What in the hell is happening to my show?
Nail polish. Back to nail polish. So seriously, okay, would you want your wife to wear original or extra crispy, spicy fingernail?
I'm a fan of original recipes, so yes.
So you okay? Well,
So what about you? What about girls? What if they made one that tasted like, I don't know, champagne or something? Would you want? No.
No.
Cheetos?
All you have to do is eat Cheetos. When you get it on your hands, you have to lick it off anyway. So why?
What if Keanu had KFC fingernail polish on?
I would eat them.
Wow, you are such a slave. Oh my God. Okay, it's Metal Moose.
What's up, world? This is DJ Cool-Whip. Get ready to rub yourself down in some Cheeto dust and pull out your rubber chickens, because we are getting ready to listen to some great metal right here on the Metal Moose Radio Show.
This is John, and you are listening to the Metal Moose. Oops. This is John from Blackwater Reserve, and you are listening to the Metal Moose.
now. Hey, it's the Moose and Squirrel on the Metal Moose Radio Show. So let me ask you this: you were talking about the flavored fingernail polish. What about flavored condoms? Those have been around for a long time.
They have been.
Okay, so real quick before we get into the conversation about the flavored condom thing, I want to tell you guys about the Oklahoma City Music Box, where we do this radio show. You can actually, this is a building that's full of rehearsal rooms for bands, and you can actually rent by the hour. What is the deal again? You know the...
Yeah, if you rent hourly, it's $60 for 3-hour minimum, but you actually, if you mention that you heard this on the Metal Moose, you get the 4th hour for free. So you're basically getting 4 hours of recording time for $60.
So, well, it's not recording, it's
not
rehearsal
recording,
time.
rehearsal time.
So you come in and you talk to the guys here at the box and say, listen, we need to record or rehearse for a while. They're going to give you a PA that you can use for 4 hours, and it's $60, is that right?
Yeah, $60 for 4 hours, because now it's $60 for 3 hours, but you have to tell them that the Moose sent you to get the 4th
Right,
hour
if you
for
use
free.
the coupon code MOOSE, you're going to get a 4th hour for free.
Yes. And we're located at 535 North Ann Arbor in Oklahoma City, and you can contact Dave Ward at 405-232-2099, extension 104 for more information.
Yeah, it's something you guys really should do. People that are in bands, and they know, I mean, I was in a band too. I remember having trouble with this. It's great. Go ahead and come in, and because finding some place that's willing to give you a PA to use is that it's so rare. And then the other thing I was thinking is maybe you just have a cheap date and you say you're going to rehearse. You could bring a girlfriend here. You know, just, I mean,
It may be cheaper than a hotel.
if you live, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's
I wouldn't suggest it,
there's a
but
lot of
I'm
noise
sure
around
that
here,
would
so
go through a guy's mind.
it was just the whole flavored condom thing is so. You're against the flavored nail polish, but are you pro flavored condoms?
I don't know. I've never experienced that.
Well, I mean, you've never experienced the fingernail polish either, but you're highly against that.
Because that just... Okay. I don't know of a girl that would go, let's have a chicken-flavored condom.
I guarantee you there's some girls out there who are like, hell yeah, extra crispy, baby. Bring it.
No.
I mean...
Now, a guy would go, oh, yeah, let's get the bacon and, edible undies.
If they had...
Or Cheetos, edible undies, or
If
whatever.
they had bacon-flavored condoms, I would chew them like gum. I'm just... just being honest with you. I mean...
Fruit roll-ups anyway, so I'm just saying, make your own.
Fruit roll-up. You know what fruit roll-ups are? That's if you took a razor blade and scraped the crap off of a movie floor. That's what a fruit roll-up is. That's nasty. Ugh, I don't eat those.
Okay. So, really?
Oh, yeah.
You've actually eaten stuff that they've scraped off the floor?
No. I'm just saying that it's... You peel that sheet apart. It's this, like, rubber plastic thing filled with... It looks like dirt. It's gross.
It's supposed to be real fruit, but, yeah, what's really, Mark? So, yeah,
I don't...
I'm just saying... The chicken flavored edible undies may be a thing that they should work on.
I don't eat
the edible chicken flavored condoms. I don't think that's going to go very far. I don't even know if the chicken flavored fingernail polish will even go very far. I don't know.
I don't eat anything gummy. No gummy worms, bears, nothing gummy.
Is it the texture or the flavor?
And I don't like eating things that move after they're in my mouth. It's just kind of a rule I have. If it moves around, like I don't eat eggs,
so you don't
Jell-O.
You don't eat like squid or sushi?
No, hell no.
Oh,
no.
I had sushi.
No, sushi's good.
Monday.
Sushi's good, but squid, no, thank you.
Oh, I love squid.
Well, I'm sure you
good.
do.
It can't be raw.
Oh, it's got to be cooked squid.
Squid, yeah.
Okay,
but sushi, like when you cut it up and it's raw, I can do that.
See, here's the deal.
Yeah.
If all of these freaks that message you would listen to the show, they could get hints. Like she digs sushi.
I know.
And
they could actually, because 90% of them don't read my profile. They're like, hey, are you
I don't
know.
But
what
I don't want them.
I don't know. Why don't you go read for once?
I don't want them to
Funny.
read your profile. I want them to listen to the show. They were like, she likes If I look like Keanu Reeves, I can take a dump on her chest and she won't care.
No. I said almost anything.
Oh, okay.
That may be
That's a little too
deal
far. How do you bring that up to somebody? Hey, by the way, later on.
Yeah, I would like to do this.
I don't understand.
Like,
how did this?
Keep your rubber chicken. It's okay.
Keep your chicken and your dump, please. Thank you.
No, we don't need that here. No.
Even if it's Keanu?
The rubber chicken is one thing. The other is not. That's not acceptable.
So she is a no with the Cleveland Steamer, even if you're Keanu.
Gosh.
No?
Oh.
That's what your tattoo should be, Cleveland Steamer. This is the Metal Moose Radio Show.
This is Mark from Almost Lost, and you are listening to the Metal Moose.
Svetla, pratar och ragg i spark.
the latest in high-octane metal. Metal Moose. You've been weighed, you've been measured, you've been found wanting. Metal Moose. For the latest in high-octane metal. Metal Moose. Visit them on Facebook at Metal Moose Radio for weekly podcasts and more up-to-date information and events. Metal Up. Metal Moose.
Newsflash: the squirrel does not age. So
I do not. I have found.
Do you want to tell
found some
everybody
reviews.
happy birthday? So you want to tell everybody how old you
I'm
turned?
29.
Right. So Mother's Day was actually your birthday this year.
Yes. Occasionally it will fall on Mother's Day.
So you're not really 29. Do you want to give?
29.
No.
My kids don't even know how old I am. They all think I'm 29. I'm
No,
29.
I mean, they're old enough to understand that you're
In
not
a few
still
years,
29.
My oldest son and I will be the same age, and it will be twins.
that's some backwoods like.
It is, but I'm sticking with it. I will be 29 forever.
Why can't you just tell? Can I tell people how old I am and that you're older than me?
No, you may not. I'm not older than you.
Yes, you are.
Quit lying. I'm 29. I'm 29.
Okay, let me tell you something. There's no guy in the world who's like concerned about his age and people who know how old they are.
I'm comfortable being 29. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to stay there.
I understand what you're saying, but you're older than I am. And I was born in 19.
I hate you. I hate you. Stop there. Stop.
What I don't understand. What is the fear of?
Women just don't like to mention their age. It's men like young females, and if you go, oh wow, people put a label on you when you say you're a certain age. So if you say, oh, you're 40, oh goodness, you're almost in the grave. You know, you're.
Well, they do.
Might as well ignore you.
They do that to guys too. I mean, it's not. Listen. Let me ask you a question. Do you think a woman would prefer a? Now there are exceptions, like Patrick Stewart. You know, all the chicks love him, and Sean Connery, and all that. Blah 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 blah. I think it's the accent personally, but
okay.
If you
accents are hot.
Okay, so if you had like a one-night deal and you got whatever you want, would you want a strapping young, like 23-year-old stud, or do you want a 45-year-old guy? You want the young dude. So they do the same thing to guys, but we don't give a damn.
I don't want anyone that's younger than my children, put it that way.
Well, I'm not saying that either, but I'm just saying, oh, I don't know. That's not true.
Okay, to me, age isn't a huge deal breaker, you know, but to guys it is. To guys, they want the younger versus the older.
I think that's garbage. My wife's older than I am.
And that's awesome.
I don't
found the pot at the end of the rainbow.
I just absolutely don't understand that. I don't understand the. Well, you're not hot because you're this. I mean, the whole MILF movement. I mean, come on, that's.
There's a MILF movement.
Oh, there is. Where do you think that cougar came from?
And MILF and
that's older hot chicks. I mean, so it's not like every man on the earth is like, I ain't dating them unless they're in high school. I mean, it's. I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's not as bad as women, but girls are also the kind of people who are like, I don't let guys see my arms because I don't like how flabby they are. There's not a man on the earth who's like, she's pretty sure, yeah, but her arms are flabby. No, that just doesn't happen.
They're not even looking at your arms.
No, but tell me though that girls don't think that way.
Some do. Society kind of brainwashes.
That's garbage. I don't think it's society. I don't.
Media and the society, it's worldwide. It is.
I don't think that's true. Any girl that has any kind of like self-respect isn't worried about what society says about them. They're just like.
That's the difference. How many of them are out there? There should be more out there that don't care what other people think. But unfortunately, there are those that do care, and it shouldn't happen. I
just don't understand that. I don't.
Either.
I mean,
I just go along with it because it's funny and it confuses the hell out of my kids because they don't even do the math. So they just say I'm 29 point whatever. And we just add another year to the point.
29 plus about 15. Just throw that out there. What? It was just a number out of the middle of the air.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's just hush right now.
Let's see. Well, yeah. So you're older than I am.
My birthday Sunday. I'm 29. I love Sunday.
Happy birthday to you. It's the Metal Moose Radio Show. It's more music right now.
This is Jack from Black Absinthe, and you're listening
to the Metal Moose.
once tortured, raining, blessed. Where are we now? What do I feel? Sorrow or pain? Now on my mind, all frozen thoughts slowly are drained. I'm coming back to do for my letters time. Recognize the rocks, the trees, the smell of lime. With my blood I know of human living. Coming back to tune for my letters time. Recognize the rocks, the trees, the smell of lime. With my blood I know of human, why I feel this endless. Oh my
The moose is loose.
You just questioned my radio knowledge.
I'm questioning topics that I can't etch-a-sketch out of my brain.
Okay,
I want
so-
to etch-a-sketch brain so bad. Do they make those yet?
No. Listen, I got some pictures today from people who have bought their Metal Moose T-shirts, which is really cool. I love it when people get shirts and they send a picture in wearing it, and I love that. If you want a Metal Moose T-shirt, you can buy them at themetalmoose.com or, of course, at Moosefest as well. We need to say thank you to, once again, Tornado Tattoos and Nico's Guitar Pickups and Zion Vape and Dirtbag Clothing, and I'm forgetting somebody, Sinister Guitar Picks. Thanks to everybody. We have the new sponsorship packages available online if you're interested in doing that. Also, here in a few minutes, we're going to interview the guys from Sign of the Lies. We do this show every week at the OKC Music Box, where you can come in and rent a rehearsal studio, minimum of 3 hours, but if you use the word moose, you'll get 4 hours and a PA to jam out with, your own private room. You guys can be naked and covered in Cheeto dust and Nutella if you want to.
Nobody will be wiser.
So, anybody that you personally like to say thank you to?
Thank you, Keanu Reeves.
She says thank you, Keanu Reeves, because I'm sure he'll listen to this.
He will.
If he does, we would really like a donation of, I don't know, a good $5,000 would help a lot.
That'd be awesome.
So, this is the Metal Moose Radio Show. We say it every week. We're going to say it again. You wake up, you kick ass, you be kind, you repeat. It's our motto. It's what we do. We're getting ready to warm up here for the interview with the guys in Sign of Lies. They're going to sign the sheet. They're going to bring in a signed CD and a poster and a shirt or something like that. So maybe we'll put that in the old Moose prize box.
Yeah, I think so.
By the way, we haven't mentioned it this entire show. We're going to mention it now. I don't like doing it because it makes me sound like a TV preacher. But we do take donations. We don't make any money doing this. And all of the money that we can get, the better, because the studio costs money and the internet costs money and all that stuff. I know it's tough out there for everybody, but also Becca June, I don't know if you know, but Becca and her family has come under some financial hardships. Also, go to her page and find her on the website. If you can help her out as well, that'd be awesome. She's a big part of the Moose. We appreciate that. So thanks for listening to talk. We talked about squirrel farts, moose farts, unicorn jizz.
And they are moose farts, not squirrel.
And what else? Are we? Keanu Reeves taking a dump on your chest.
No.
Cleveland Steamers.
Oh my, that's
it's the metal. We might get.
That's you.
I don't want Keanu to take a dump on my chest.
And the Cheetos.
Guys, thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. It's the Moose.
With the latest in high-octane metal, Metal Moose. You've been weighed, you've been measured, you've been found wanting. Metal Moose. For the latest in high-octane metal, Metal Moose. Visit them on Facebook at Metal Moose Radio for weekly podcasts and more up-to-date information and events. Metal Up. Metal Moose.
Lights don't shine on you. I hear you knocking at my door again. You can't change me, don't try and change me. Red letters bounce off every page. You can't change me, don't try and change me. I lose my mind every time I go blind, trying to find ways not to lose control. I guess again I can win, I'm a victim of my sins and I'm in a hole. Carry me home once again. All I know it's true. Lost everything, but I won't lose you. If lights don't shine on you, I will pull you through. I will fight for you again, 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 again. I lose my mind every time I go blind, trying to find ways not to lose control. I guess again I can win, I'm a victim of my sins and I'm in a hole. Carry me home once again. All I know it's true. Lost everything, but I won't lose you. If lights don't shine on you, I
authorized representatives that permitted their material to be used. The Metal Moose holds no rights to any music played on the show. Go to themetalmoose.com to submit your music to be heard on the show. Metal Moose accepts donations of money, Cheetos, bacon, and naked pictures. Thank you for tuning in and subscribe on iTunes. Rock out while you rack out, and consider yourself moosed.